listen, I have this set to go in a minute. So, don't mess with it. All right. Whatever you do,
I'm not touching
just leave it. I'm
nothing.
going to go get a beer real quick. All right. So
Yeah, I don't even
this
know
is
what
going to
I'm
go
doing here.
live in I think about a minute. So we got like a minute to kill,
You got time. You got time. You got time. But if we're being serious, what about a show of just me? We could call it Funky Fink and the Dirty Pigeon Crew. Or Fink. Just Fink. Just Fink. That's it. That's it. That's it. No more Meech, old man. No more Rocky on baseball. They're out of here. That's the dream. Cut out all the garbage out of the podcast and play with the gold.
I don't hate it. For a long time, I thought you deserved a bigger role here. I'm a huge fan of yours. I mean, granted, you have a tough time getting to the prep meetings and stuff like that. So
didn't even know we had prep meetings.
It's been tough. I just didn't know how into it you were. Oh shit. Think.
I hit something, didn't I?
I think it's Sam of you live.
I was just kidding, guys. I knew this. What's up, Beach?
No. Sorry,
Rock.
Yes,
I love Rocky old baseball. It's my favorite show.
We are live here with City Pigeons, episode 125. Our apologies there, guys. I don't know what happened to get things started, and
but a Just Fink show is a good idea.
Yeah, well, show here for 125 is properly titled Fink and Friends because, for a long time the viewership of the pod has been clamoring for more Fink, and I think everyone can agree that he's without question the most colorful character here amongst the City Pigeons crew, which is largely absent tonight. Summertime, people are running around doing different stuff. So tonight we're going to really shine a light on our guy, Eric Fink.
I like how it's called Fink and Friends, and you're the only one who showed up.
It's just me. Nah, we're gonna have
friends. I'm so alone.
We're gonna have a couple friends chiming in, but yeah, it's just me and you. It feels kind of lonely up here, or is this the way it's supposed to be?
Why are you inching away from me?
There's so much room.
I'm not going to do anything.
So much room. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for this dialogue.
I'm excited. I feel good. I mean, it is nice to be here without everyone else because they do hog the shine of me.
Speaking of shine, the way the lights are shining off your surprisingly pale skin is really
I swear I've been outside. If anyone's watching on YouTube or anything else, I am sorry for how bright and white I am. I'm just like,
I don't know, man.
I look like Eraser. Is that the movie Eraser? The albino guy?
That is. I don't think anyone ever watched that movie. We were talking about the juxtaposition of our skin. I've been lucky enough to get out to the ocean, do some surfing down the shore, and anybody who surfs knows you spend a couple hours in the ocean and you get tanned up real quick. And then we started talking about, Fink said, imagine me on a surfboard. And I said, Fink, you're an athlete. You're a 17-time softball champion.
18.
I think I could have you up in a day. And then I was telling you, Mark Goodhart was out the other day, and this guy, he got up. He actually got up. So, and I know you said you could beat him in a javelin contest.
That's because I have a fucking, excuse my language, I have an arm cannon. I know I'm allowed to curse, but I can't curse because I know kids watch it, and
I appreciate
kids shouldn't be watching.
When it comes to the cursing thing, I appreciate you holding back because
I try because I can drop some words in here, man.
And that's another great example of why having you on is different. When we have some of these other guys, I'm not going to mention names. It can get a little dirty, and I know you.
And Meech has a trucker mouth.
You have moral standards. Dev says no. Tell him to wear sunscreen. Don't encourage him. Dev, I think he needs to bronze a little.
Maybe, I could be a bronze god.
Maybe a little oil.
I've been working out too. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh man, no, Fink, I'm psyched to be here with you tonight. Honestly, I was thinking about this, and I was like, this is going to be fun. This is going to be different.
Let's have some fun.
I think the other guys get in the way of our bonding.
I agree,
no doubt.
This is the Jesse and Fink show.
Right, we're going to get right into it, and
let's get into mix.
We were watching the fills here as we were getting set up, and there's some electricity going on down at the park, and we're going to get to that. We're going to do some fills. We're going to talk about the Eagles, but first, I always am struck by these miscellaneous things that happen to me during the course of the week between the shows. And I was hanging out with my son, and he made a comment about the quality of a food item, right? And I realized these kids, they have all these different words they use to categorize things, right? From like terrible to good. Okay. Now, here's the exercise I wanted. This is the Fink youth test. I didn't think long about that, but like, here's the deal. I think of you as like a youthful member of the crew who's a bit more in touch with the youth. And as a result, I want to test you and see how many words you can get. So this is the test. I just want to be clear on this. Okay. There's a list of words that range from terrible to great. Okay. These are slang words that are used by a 13-year-old. Okay. So I have this list.
I got this.
I have this list. Okay. And I just wanted to see, because I was curious to see how many of these you could get. Okay. So let's start from the bottom.
All right.
What do you think are some words that they would like if, and this all comes down
I have to like make up the words, or you're going to give them to me?
Okay, these are words that kids use. And by the way, Meech is going to join us in a few minutes. And I know Meech is going to, he's well suited to get this because he has young kids. So I'm going to see how you do.
Meech has no riz. I know that's a word, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of here.
We're going to see how you do, and then we'll see how he does. Okay. But this all comes from me going to Wawa with my kid and getting food and him trying stuff and then saying, you know, how it was. And by the way, anybody, do you have a Wawa rewards card?
I do. All my keys.
Yo, can I just say, they give you stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't paid for an iced tea.
My kid and I, on the travel baseball circuit, when we're out going surfing, we're going to Wawa all the time just to get the points because they give you stuff real quick. So I'm backing the Wawa. Look, they're giving you the Hoagie Fest, giving you the points. I'm still behind Wawa.
They're giving you the what?
The Hoagie Fest.
The what? No, we're not doing that.
Oh, shit. I'm not here promoting Wawa. I got to.
We're not doing that. Get him out of here.
Can I tell you honestly?
You're thrown off the Funky Fink show.
Somehow I just completely spaced out and forgot that I was sitting with the Hoagie Prince, who's wearing the Fink's Hoagie shirt. And I'm sitting here talking about how great Wawa is.
You said it's a show about me, man. Of course I'm going to wear the Fink gear.
So bad.
God, yeah, you should.
But seriously, do you have Fink's rewards?
We do now.
Yeah.
You're the first guy.
Let's go. If you come to the Northeast, you get 1,000 rewards points. All right. Anyway, don't forget Wawa. Forget it. But
busting. Okay. That's a word. That shit's bussing.
Bussin'. Okay. Bussin' is a good one. It's not on here.
Oh, damn
but it's a good one. He says that all the time. I'm not sure. Like, this is in the context of food, but yeah, you would say that's bussin'. So I'm going to give you credit for bussin'. You're on the board. Okay. Now, what else? Remember, this is from crap to good. That's what we're going. Okay. Can you think of anything else?
I thought you were giving me words.
No.
I'm thinking of words that the kids say. I don't know what the words the kids say. I'm way too freaking old. I know bussin', riz.
Well, that riz is like if you got charisma. And
do they still say like that goes hard?
Yeah,
popping.
They wouldn't say that about food though. They would say that about like a song.
That shit's popping.
Again, more likely to be a song than food. This is ranking the quality of something. Meech, I think, is just dying.
Meech probably. I don't interact with young children.
All right, I'm bringing them on.
It's the Fink show, and I'm out already.
Ladies and gentlemen,
5 minutes.
Let's welcome in to the Fink and Friends show, live from Wildwood and the family vacation. One, Mike Meech. There he is.
What's happening, everybody?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Meech, was that not like a hard test? He's like, you have to figure out words that the kids are saying these days that are good and bad. Like, I thought he was going to give me the words.
Yo, I don't talk to these weird kids.
Hold up.
I don't talk to these weird kids. I'll be honest with you. I was having a conversation on the beach yesterday about how kids have like no social skills. My son brought his friend to our shore house for the week, right? He doesn't even wake up and say like, good morning, Mr. Meech, or, hey, thanks for the waffles, Mr. Meech, or thanks for breakfast. Nothing. He's silent and then walk. And I'm at the point, like, I was offended at first. Now I want to see how long he can go without speaking to anybody in the house. It's an unreal phenomenon that Stott just homered. Wow. When's the last time he did that?
Stop. Oh, damn, dude. It's a homer fest. Meech, let me tell you this.
We're going all in, baby. We're winning the World Series this year.
I have great vibes about what's going on with the Phillies, but also the way that your powder blue Phillies shirt blends into the beautiful shore sky. Where
I
you
know.
at? You're in
You know
Wildwood,
that
right?
was an artistic choice on my part, right?
Yeah. Where you at?
East Lincoln Ave in beautiful Wildwood, New Jersey.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
All right. You got any? Listen, seriously, you got any of these words? Come on.
No, like here's the thing. I don't talk. My son says some weird shit. Like just the other day, he was like, um, my wife took a picture of him and my other son played in a game for Holy Ghost together, and one's a freshman, one's a junior. So it was cool. We dropped them off, and they were walking into the building, and my wife took a picture of them like walking in, and sent it to them later. And my son goes, "On God, I knew you were going to take that picture. On God." It's like,
Yeah.
well, why do you have to bring God into this?
Okay. Okay.
It's just a silly picture. But I don't really know any of these. Like,
All right.
there's
Hold
like
on.
Skibbity. I don't
Yeah.
understand them. I
No,
don't
no, no.
care
Wait.
to
I'm
understand
going to
them.
lead the witness
I'm
a little
out.
here. All right. I don't want this to have gone terribly wrong. Yeah. Listen, Liberty Lines in the chat.
It won't let me
Meech-
do the comments.
Look,
What am I
Meech,
doing
no
here?
days off. Yeah, that's
No.
true. That's how we do. Yo, I miss those guys. We had that epic trip to LA, man. We gotta reconnect.
Yeah, that was
No
terrific.
doubt.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah,
Look
Tommy's
at
in
this.
the chat.
Look at this.
Tommy's in the chat.
My wife for
He
the
said-
trip.
Wait, let's
I
see.
mentioned
Oh
Yet-
shit.
He just
Yeti
removed-
shot
My bad.
glasses. So my wife got them for me for the trip, and then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, these are probably like $30 or $40. What the hell do I need to keep a shot cold for? It's going down the gullet in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and at the on set with City Pigeons, you're known for drinking lukewarm Crown Royal shots as a drink almost. That's pretty much what you do, right?
Neat, yeah. Let's do it.
All right. All right.
We made some drinks in honor of you tonight, Meech.
Wait.
Thank you.
Cheers, Liberty
we got
Line.
all
In
sorts
honor
of
of me, did something happen to me?
Yo, Kevin Cooney says, "Do I get a Shore House invite neighbor?" What's up with all these legends in the chat tonight?
Kev, I got an
Goodness.
extra room open down here. Come on down.
All right.
He said you're your neighbor.
Let's hang on the deck.
All right, but real quick. Oh, there it is. We got the first. This is my guy. This is Mike Roberts. He's got it. This is Buns. Buns.
That's bad.
First person on the board. Buns is bad. It's like sometimes they say cheeks too, like butt cheeks. Buns and cheeks. I kind of dig that, man. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, did you see that show last night with Fink and Friends? That shit was buns. Come on, dude. Meech, are you familiar with this thing?
I'm not, and all I'm thinking about is like watching a podcast with my parents 40 years ago, trying to explain the terms fat and dope and bomb diggy. It's like I don't know. These terms all go away. I hate
How
them
many
all.
times have you dropped bomb diggy in life?
Well, it was an Eric Sermon song, so I probably said it a lot just based on reciting lyrics. But it was a fun.
Fink.
It was a fun rap term back in the day. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm going to give you guys a chance.
Look at this.
Oh, hold on.
Tell those Kenwood guys, I'm bringing this shit to Wildwood. You can't buy this down in Wildwood. I'm still on my, I think I'm on
I don't
my
know about
third
that.
15 pack, which isn't bad.
I don't know about
But-
that.
No, you can't buy Kenwood in Wildwood. Believe me, I
You
asked
sure?
the guys. Yes.
Meech knows.
All right, listen, we digress. Back, and by the way, I like this, the fan participation. Anybody that's watching, if you got one of these words, again, here's the challenge. These are words that kids say to rank things, like mostly food. I'll give you a hint. There's one thing my kid says when something is just okay, and after
Mid.
thank you, it's mid.
Oh,
It's
I knew that
mid.
one. Everyone uses
My
mid.
son, like, he'll be like, I'm gonna try this like Propel watermelon gush drink or something. I'm like, I'm gonna pay $3 for that. I'm like, I'm guaranteeing you're gonna tell me that's mid. He drinks.
I mean,
it.
I don't mean to go off the
It's
rails
mid.
here, but when I
Meech
was
be smoking that mid.
when I was that age, mid was like bad weed, like okay weed. That's mid. That's all.
Okay,
mid
so
was.
mid
now
was
they've
between
transferred it to
swag. That was between swag and kind buds. Then mid.
right.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. It's fuzzy back then, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
You
Yeah,
shouldn't know
yeah.
that.
Mid.
Swag,
did
mid,
something
kind
myself.
buds.
Yeah, mid is a good one, dude. Mid is a good one. All right. What about anybody who's listening? This is the term for like if something is so damn good, it's not fire. Fire is like fire got taken over by like old heads like us. So, you know, I hate it now. Oh, that's fire. But there's a related term. Somebody's got to be able to come up with this.
This joint is popping.
No.
Damn.
Now let me ask you something, Jess. When you like get a hold of these terms and do you use them back to your son or do you just absorb them?
I only use them to mock him. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
use them
perfectly acceptable. Yeah.
All right.
Jesse walks in with some Burger King. Like,
I'll
this
give you-
Burger
I'll give you
King's
a hint.
busting, bro.
I'll give you a hint. Sunoco.
A+.
No.
I don't.
Gas. They say.
Oh, they're just recycling all terms. If you're smoking on that gas, that's good shit. We're like, cool. What are we doing?
We
here?
just realized they're recycling weed terms.
You
Yeah.
know what? Maybe your kids are smoking weed. We have to have a different conversation with the kids at home.
This is hysterical.
Yeah. Yo,
They're-
stop Bogart and all those nachos. No, it doesn't work like that. You can't use weed terms in regular food talk.
I mean, gas. They're doing it with the gas, man. I don't know.
Dad, I'm really getting. They said everyone got the gas one on that, and they're
Yeah,
just
look,
like,
everybody
"Fink, you
went gas.
idiot."
They all know. Fink, I thought you were the youth of the program.
Listen, so here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not hanging out with a lot of kids these days. I think that's a good thing at my
I always
age. I
see you
shouldn't be
posting
with
stuff
the young.
about your nephews and your cousins and shit. And apparently, you're not paying much attention here. You know.
Yeah, I got
They
5
don't
boys. I
respect
don't listen
me.
to a goddamn word any of them say.
So we got most of them. This is another funny one. I don't think anyone's going to get this, but he told me this is if something's terrible. Dog water.
I've never heard that one
Dog
yet.
water.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard
I
dog
heard
water?
that. Like I heard that on the internet. Like
Yeah, dog water. And
At
trash.
least I'm one
Trash.
person off that list. Thank you, Liberty
Yeah.
Line.
I think buns is the best. As far as I know, buns can't be attributed to any sort of weed-related slang from our childhood. But I'm sure there's something there. Let's not explore that too much further.
Slaying some buns. I gotta stop.
Good times. Good times. Meech, all right, so you're keeping an eye on the Phils over there?
yeah, I'm on the deck. My right eye is on the game, and my left eye and my brain function is on City Pigeons podcast.
Meech, I want to see if you're with me after last night's game. So last night we watched a master class by our boy Sanchez, right?
Dude, it was awesome. It was really, really cool to watch. Yes.
Dude, you have a pitching staff of Wheeler, Sanchez, 1-2. I mean, after seeing how they're dominating this year, you got Ranger 3. You got like
So,
Jesus,
theoretically,
like,
Fink, you're right? But
we got to
in the
go all in.
playoffs, runs are hard to come by from everybody. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm
if you're-
saying.
So it's they're going to be in games, of course, but it's the drought that they go through in like the game 6 and 7 in Arizona and the whole Mets series. They just go through a drought where even Schwartz, like a few of them just go for 0 for 14 over a 3-game span, and that shit can't happen. And if that happens, they'll get knocked out again. So you got to pray that they can put a few runs on the board, and these guys can also do their shit. I mean, I'm confident in Wheeler because I've seen him do it in the playoffs. Sanchez, man, the coolest thing, I don't know if you saw Jason Stark retweeted something today that was put out all 50 innings pitched with less than 1.5 ERA and all these strikeouts, all these things. And the only 2 pitchers to ever do that were Greg Maddux and Clayton Kershaw over a 50-inning stretch. It was like pretty insane. I mean, since 1913 when they started tracking this shit. And then
what
listen,
I'm trying to say is that, like, after
Rangers
seeing,
awesome. I get what you're saying. Theoretically, that works.
you didn't let me finish.
I know
I'm
what you're gonna
saying
say.
I'm ready to go all in. Like, we got to trade the prospects. This is the year, I feel now. Like, you watch them two just dominate. Like, I was like, oh, we got to hold on to Aiden Miller because I do like him. I'm ready to just go all the fuck in. I think watching that game yesterday, like, we need to do it.
Yeah, but I hear. But who are you going to get? Like, who's available to go all in on?
You got Quan from Cleveland. He's good. You got Duran from Red Sox. Don't let him leave.
Well, Red Sox are in the wild card right now. They're not trading anybody. Quan is cool. He's a good hitter, but he's a top of the lineup guy. Does he really? I mean, listen, it's all good, but these aren't like game changer guys. You're not trading for Randy
in our
Johnson
lineup,
to
you
the
don't think
D-backs
so?
or Manny Ramirez to the Dodgers. These are
Okay,
gonna
you
be
got
like,
Garcia from Texas. They're getting out of it. Arizona. They're not in the race anymore. Suarez might be on the move. He's a power bomb hitter.
listen, it
Dombrowski over
sounds
here.
great.
Love
I
it.
don't trust them to do it, and I got to wait and see.
Are
in the
you all
playoffs.
in? Do you want to go all in? Do you think this team can win it this year?
Well, their window's closing, so if they should go all in on any years, this is the year to do it.
Yeah, that's what that's all I was trying to
I
get
gotta
at.
tell
Like
you.
I was just
I'm not
watching. Like I think
disagreeing with you.
I
but
just feel like
don't
this
think
is the
they'll
year.
do it.
Like they're so dominant, you have to just go in. And you're sitting here.
I was in the
just-
building last night for the Sanchez complete game. That was money. Such a good time. Feel the vibes. Now we start off the way we did tonight. Those first two homers by Schwarber and Bryce were like immediate off the bat. Entire crowd just goes, oh! I mean, it was spectacular. See, they're in a bit of a jam right here with 2 outs.
Yeah, just as I'm talking, they're about to go all in. I look up and we the bases
Interesting
loaded
to see if they can get out of it. This is when it's tough when you're watching and talking. Listen, I gotta. Charlie's at the door, man. I gotta go let him in. The DJ Durag. I gotta let him in. So you guys are gonna have to take it for a minute. All right, you got that? Think this is your moment.
Absolutely, we got this.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So, Meech, how are you, dude? How you been?
Dude, I'm doing great, man. You're not a Wildwood guy, are you, Fink?
I'm not like a big shore guy. I haven't been down there in a while. I think the last time I've been down Wildwood a couple of years after my senior week.
Yeah, you want to hear a funny Wildwood story about? I went to the junior prom here, right?
Absolutely.
We were staying. The place was called like North Winds or Trade Winds or some shit like that. But it was right after the junior prom. We come down here. It was the Archbishop Ryan Junior Prom. I came down here with like 5 buddies. We stayed in hotels. But there was another prom from another school that we didn't know, and they were staying there as well. Well, we weren't too friendly with them. Ended up, there was a giant brawl between the 2 hotel gangs that were there, us and the other ones. My buddy, we were on the 2nd floor, and those Wildwood hotels where the pool's down on the 1st floor.
Yeah.
Well, this was back in when's the prom in like May. The pool wasn't even filled, like it was nothing. My buddy punched a dude off the top deck, fell over the guardrail and down, hit the ground and fell into the pool from there.
Oh my god!
We
just
all
like you
got
want to hear
arrested.
a funny story. He's like, here's manslaughter.
The cops came. They pepper sprayed every room in there. Like we couldn't even see. Like I ended up getting away. Me and a couple people left. 3 of my buddies got arrested. My friend's dad. We were just talking. We were on the beach with him yesterday. We were talking about this story. His dad had to come down and pick him up from the police station down here. This is when we were. This isn't even senior prom. This was junior prom. And I had a fake.
You're a bad seed, Meech.
Yeah, listen, I had a fake ID, right? So I was the one who had to go get beer. And I went to the beer distributor to get it. And as soon as I left, a cop pulled us over. And he's like, there's no way you're 21. He's like, why are you hanging out with these high school kids? I was like, I'm their older cousin. And they were like, this doesn't make sense. Do you have a backup ID? And I showed them they said, you need a backup with something with your address on it. I showed them my blood card. And I didn't even realize my blood card had my real date of birth on it, but he overlooked it. He was just looking at the address, gave it back to me, and let us go. Otherwise, I would have probably been arrested back then.
Hero.
Oh, look at you.
You're a hero.
Hell yeah.
I got a lot of similar stories that I'm not going to get into on this fine program. Just not.
The first time I used my fake ID, the guy took it off me. He looked at it, he goes, this isn't you. If you don't leave, I'm calling the cops. I was like, I'm out of here, buddy. That's it for me.
Listen, I'm not ashamed. I got kids. They have fun down here. My one son, he's 14 years old. He's going to be a senior. I mean, he's going to be a freshman in high school. And we got a call from his cell phone to my wife's phone, and it was an officer down at the boardwalk in Wildwood. We gave your son a warning for an alcoholic drink on the boardwalk. He said someone handed it to him and asked him to hold it, which I was like, number one, if someone did that, you're dumber than if you actually had it, if you held something for someone. But number two, dude, you don't have any sort of ID. What are you doing giving him your real name and giving him your mom's phone number? Like, these kids are just so out of it these days. He got caught for curfew in Philadelphia on Frankfurt Ave, and he gives him his real name. You got no ID on you. There's zero way for them to prove who you are. I'd be like, yeah, I'm a Kent Colvey. That's what we used to do. We just pick an old-time Phillies guy that you don't think the cops would know, and we give them their name. These kids today are so friggin' dumb, man. And
My
it's
name
my
is
son talking
Pedro
about.
Felice.
Wait, hold on. Meanwhile, we got Tom in the chat and Dev, everybody making legitimate Phillies points. And we're talking about the merits of giving your real name or not as a 14-year-old in Wildwood. I feel like they're letting people down.
Let me ask you a question. What are there any legitimate Phillies points at this? We know what this team is capable of. We've seen it for the past 3 years. You got to wait till the playoffs. I'm excited. But when it's
You
Red
don't sound
October,
excited.
when it's Red October and the stadium is packed, man, I'm going to be all in. But right now,
They just gave up a
Oh my
grand
God.
slam.
Oh my God.
grand slam or something.
Bad news.
Grand slam.
Jesus.
So
Wow.
I think the Phillies should be fucking sellers at the deadline because I don't think they have what it takes to win
They
this
slipped.
year. You got to get rid of Ranger, get something for him, some prospects back, start the rebuild. We'll get Schwarber out of here. We got to sell. We got to sell.
Fink immediately flips into sell mode after the Phillies give up. By the way, they gave up a grand slam. Do you see this like furry head thing they're putting
That's
on
our
after the home
mascot.
runs?
That's their mascot.
That's weak.
He's a
That mascot is mid at its finest. I don't
he's
even wanna-
mid, not bussin'. He's kind of sus.
not gas. Damn, that really hurts. Okay, so now it's 6-5. We're gonna have to see some.
We're still gonna win this game. This is where you. This is where you separate the winners and the losers.
Lazard's
So
having
last night,
too many of these games like this.
all right. Last night we're at the game, and I had the brothers Moran with me, Brad and Trevor, the squirrel, as he's affectionately known.
I seen you made crossandbroad.com, huh?
That's right. Well, I'm sitting there, and this
guy.
guy two rows ahead of me, he holds up the blank check. He had like a trifold thing. He obviously got this printed at Staples, and is worth it. Now he's immortalized all across the internet. But I just took a picture of it, thought, hey, this is good content, this guy with the blank check. And there you go. That's just how it works when you're out there doing the work. But anyway.
I like people stopping me on the street and they were like, oh my God, look at this Cross and Broad thing. Is this your podcast? And I was like, yeah, man.
I don't think that's right.
All right.
Anyway. So the Moran bros are there, and I noticed they went away for an hour during the game. And I was like, man, they must be on the hunt. They come back with Campos. Okay. Now, I don't know. I guess that's legit, whatever. If you're going to get a cheesesteak at the game, what's the best place to get a cheesesteak at the game?
The burnt end cheesesteaks at Bull's Barbecue, probably. I would go with.
What is that exactly? The burnt end?
Yeah.
What is that, like special barbecue meat that goes in
Yeah,
there?
it's really good.
Really?
It's
good. There you go. There's knowledge for you, people out there. You can get a good hoagie at the game, can you? No.
Nah.
You
You can
know, the
only
lunch
get
meats,
you
it's
can only get
moist.
one good hoagie in this whole fucking city.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get
Hoagie
Fink to
Fest is
co-sign for another
here.
hoagie place?
Hoagie Fest. Here I come. I love that song.
I'm gonna
Song
kill him.
slaps.
I'm gonna kill him live on air.
Song is
We're gonna-
bussin'.
we're-
Song is bussin'.
So here's my thing with cheesesteaks. I think all cheesesteaks are basically good. So I don't have a problem with the ballpark cheesesteak.
Yeah, but we've talked about this in the past. My biggest issue is
Steak, meat, cheese,
the setup. You know what I mean? Because like
Steak,
I'm
meat,
not a
cheese,
fan of
fucking
eating out of my
idiot.
lap generally, which is why I usually go with like a dog or something that you can one hand. And these guys, they're unfurling. Now they go buffalo chicken cheesesteak. These guys are huge buffalo chicken guys. They
Who?
love this stuff. The Marines, Trevor and Squirrel.
Tell them Finks is dropping them next week.
I saw the picture. You
That
posted.
picture looked good, didn't it?
All right.
Not giving out my secrets.
Where are
though.
they at? They're not on. They're too busy these days in their summer program that they even watch our show anymore. But listen, we're going to go to Fink's and get you guys some of that buff chicks. But anyway, at a game, I thought that was a little peculiar, whatever. I had to warn them, though, because you know what my greatest enemy is when it comes to clothing and ruining clothing? You can figure this out.
Dropping stuff on you.
The grease and the oil. Like, I swear.
I always get like condiments all over
every
me.
time I get something I actually like, the first day or two, I get the grease on it. And then you got to do the like, you can put what do you put on there? The powder.
The Tide?
No. OxyClean or whatever it's called, and then getting it out such a pain in the ass. But they come back and they got the shit it's wrapped in, but you got to be careful. If you put that on your lap, you know, there's
That's messy.
grease in that.
I wouldn't even risk it at a game. That's
my
kind
whole
of crazy.
point, the whole thing. And then when you're buff chicksing it up, there's probably some liquid coming out of there on every bite.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't do that. But
like,
they're committed to that lifestyle, and I appreciate them for that. You know what I mean? But the vibes are electric down there. Sanchez with the complete game, unbelievable.
You had good seats too.
Yeah, we're part of the. We got like my dad actually has been part of a group of guys. I think it's probably like 8 different people that split a season ticket package for like years and years and years. So I get about like 8 games a year. And when it comes in handy is playoffs. You know, it's 4 seats. You usually get like 2 seats, 1 game every series. But yeah, the season ticket package is the way to go to get access to the playoffs at face value. You know what I'm saying?
I've been pitching that to a couple of my boys.
Yeah,
my boy Mike.
Yeah, like
he's in, but a couple of the other guys are stragglers.
And the truth is, the Phillies tickets for decent tickets aren't crazy. If you get enough people in and you can get your hands on the season ticket package, that's the way to get in for the playoffs.
Can I put in a request 1 year prior to the fact? If you have any way of getting either home run derby or all-star game tickets for next year, I'd love to take the kids to that. That's like a cool event that
this is you asking
they'll
me?
never probably if you have access to for me to purchase some tickets a year in advance, I'm giving you the heads up. Give me a little
to follow Meech up. If there's any certain lady out there who I'm connected to very closely who also can hook us up. Me and Meech want to go to the home run derby with his kids and all the all-star events, and maybe like a Phillies reporter or something could like help us out, you know?
I don't know who selects these things, but maybe put my kids in the friggin' outfield and let them shag fly balls for a little while.
We can. That's a good idea.
I know.
Put a GoPro on their heads. It'll be City Pigeons live in there.
Listen, Meech, you got to be realistic, man. You got 5 kids. Like maybe you and a kid.
One of them's 23. He's not going to want to go in the outfield. The other one's too cool to do anything. So it'll be the twins. Put the twins.
If I shave my face, you think I can get out in the outfield? I'll get like a real clean cut, shave my face.
Yo,
I don't know why.
How about that one dude who robbed a home run in the home run derby? That was like the coolest thing a kid could possibly do. He's probably a legend in his little neighborhood.
How close was it at the end? Did he actually rob? Like, was it anything closer to total?
For him. He did rob it, but they counted it as a home. Yo, is
amazing.
Is Rock coming on tonight?
No.
I don't want to. I just want to say this: counting that home run, nation of wussies.
Right, exactly.
A great man once said, Fink.
If it was robbed in a real game, it wouldn't have counted.
Yeah,
I just want to say real quick, me and Rock went to the last Wu-Tang show ever.
Oh, wait, hold on. Meech. Let me stop you real quick.
And because
before you give your review, a very interesting circumstance. These guys are talking about going to Wu-Tang all the way up to the concert. And I know for a fact, like, it's not going to work for me. I'm not hitting my wife with the last minute, like, oh, I think I'm going to Wu-Tang on Friday night. It just wasn't in the cards. But the price keeps dropping. I'm like, damn, that's got to be so sweet. And then, like, the day of, I'm like, this is going to be awesome. And then these guys end up going, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to hear about this. And then I hear nothing. Not one text the day after or in the days after saying it was good. And I can only conclude it wasn't that good, or you guys smoked so many blunts that you couldn't think for 2 days. I don't know what it is, but how did we hear nothing about this concert until right now?
Because here's why. It was so good. I couldn't explain it in a text message, and it wouldn't have done it justice. I mean, listen, I've been to so many concerts in my life, and some of them are awesome. Some of them are just so good. But I've never had so much fun at a concert in my entire life. Everybody there, like the demographic of people was insane. It was like 18 to 60. It was every race, there was just like no one had any prejudice there. It was all Wu-Tang. It was and you don't realize because there's so many artists with so many solo albums, but when they put together a concert, they got so many goddamn hits, man. And it was just one after another. And I'll tell you, one of the coolest parts of the concert that I wasn't expecting was Old Dirty Bastard's son looks exactly like him, sounds exactly. It's almost like if they created an Old Dirty Bastard that can be controlled and still as much energy, and he was so good, man. I mean, everyone else was incredible, but I wasn't expecting that. Like,
Did
I was
he say
almost like,
anything
shit,
about the
this isn't going to be
McDonald's?
good, huh?
Did he say anything about the McDonald's in Grace
No,
Ferry?
there wasn't really any like speeches. It was just one song. They just hit you over the head, and then LL Cool J comes out, and then Lauryn Hill comes out and does 3 songs, and you're like, what the fuck?
Ah,
Then Freeway comes out, and I mean,
bro.
Oh,
it was unreal, man. Like
I,
it was so much fun. And I was thinking about it. Like, I think we spent $150 on a ticket. And you go to a sporting event and you might spend 100, but you don't know the outcome. You don't know that the team can get their ass kicked. You might have a bad time. This, you know what you're going to hear. I mean, it was so worth it. I mean, I'm so
yeah,
glad
but
I
let me
went.
say this,
And
Beach.
I really don't like
Listen,
concerts nowadays. I really don't like going to concerts.
I was hopeful, my spiteful self, that it was like when I went to see Wu-Tang when I was younger. Because when I would see Wu-Tang when I was younger, they were largely like yelling over each other.
Yeah,
I
right.
remember like
Dude, I went
one
to
of them
the
had a little
99 Camden
kid.
show with Rage. It was,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good. They had
Yeah,
like one of the guys had their son who was like 3 years old, and he
right.
was like, "Break the ruckus," and I was like, "Why does this kid have a microphone?" You know what I mean? And I was kind of hoping that was going to be the case. And to hear you talk about how good it was, it hurts,
No, dude,
man.
like
It hurts
they're
now.
all like total adults now, and they just rocked the show. They didn't like there. No one was too drunk, and this was their last show ever. So even if a couple of them were bombed, I would understand it. But dude, it was awesome, and it just kept coming. It didn't stop. It was one after another. And
pause.
pause.
That
But
was a
I didn't
joke.
say
I'm
I
sorry,
didn't say
man.
they kept coming.
It just felt like it was a good thing. I'm so sorry.
But
Well,
Do you?
I'm so glad I went. I haven't had that much fun at like there was a dude Rock was sitting to my left, but there was a dude to the right of me because the stage was like this way. So every time everything happened, I was like punching him in his shoulder, and like he was just going nuts. I mean, it was fucking awesome.
Would you say it's your best concert you've ever been to?
stop.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but I don't think I ever had as much fun at a concert.
That's a
If
pretty
that's
big deal. I mean, having
right.
fun at a concert is what it's all
What
fucking
about when you
about.
went to see like
That is pretty awesome. Do you
But
think it's
even
going to
like
be their last
I mean,
concert too?
dude, with all the rap concerts that I saw back in the day that were awesome, and I'm pretty much a strictly rap fan. I saw Pearl Jam do their 10 album front to back in concert. That was pretty fucking awesome. I mean,
Yeah, I respect you, Meech, for dropping that. I really
yeah,
do.
I seen.
Did you go to like
Aerosmith
Sesame
before.
Street when you were little? That's probably more fun. You know what I mean? Like just from like a
Sesame
fun
Street.
perspective. Can I tell you this though? Funny story about that. Sometimes when we're out of town in the summer, we try to find people that can like take up our garbage cans and stuff like that. We're scrambling because we got no plan. And I was like, "Yeah, Becca, reach out to our neighbor across the street." Now, and no disrespect to this neighbor, she told my wife that she went to Wu-Tang. And I was like, I did not see this coming. And it just made it clear to me that like the Wu-Tang concert was going to be a very interesting scenario across the board, man. I didn't see Wu-Tang coming from this particular individual. And now when I see her next time, I'll be like, Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? And I'm pissed I missed this show. But here's my theory. They made so much money, they'll be back. They're
I
coming
said the
back.
same thing. Like
Your thoughts.
they're way too young. They're still like in their early 50s. I mean, they could do this and they were so sharp, and it was really a well done concert. It was well put together.
Look, the Jizza is a smart dude. He always has been. You think he's going to sit around for the next 10, 15 years where they can still go do this and forego all those millions of dollars? There's no chance. There's no chance.
And like what was impressive to me was everybody in the crowd knew every fucking word to every fucking song. Like it was
Okay.
insane.
Interesting question, and this is important. Do you, as you are singing along, rapping along, do you edit out certain terms? Or do you?
Absolutely. Yeah,
I was just going to say.
they did shame on
Shut
us.
up by this guy over here.
I mean, come
Hey,
on, what are you trying to
I'm asking-
discriminate me here?
yeah, he was
I'm
trying
asking-
to get you trying to be like, hey, Beach, you want to
And-
get fucking canceled tonight?
I'm sitting in between Rock and another black guy on my right side.
Listen,
Like,
But I'm just saying that's a conundrum. I guarantee you there are people who are not making that same decision, who are leaning into that. It always felt a little bit, tough
Listen,
to fully
I
go
know,
there.
I know every word to every '90s rap song, and I've spent my entire life self-editing shit. Like even like other, just regular curse word. You spend your
Yeah.
life just.
But the best part
self-editing.
is, Meech, if they say something like cracker in there, you can really lean into that. You know what I mean? Cracker. You know what I mean? It's different. You get my point.
I
This
don't
guy
think,
is out of control tonight. Listen
I
to
don't think
him.
Wu-Tang has any cracker. They do say sticking up white boys on ball courts, and you remember they edited that in the radio. It said like sticking up. I forget what they edited to, but they took out sticking
Nope.
up white boys
But
on
you
ball.
remember. All right, Meech, hang for a minute. You can't go anywhere. Are you here for the duration? I mean, shit, it's almost the duration. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. We might go up to the boardwalk after this, but the boys are inside watching the Phillies, and I'm outside
Talking
City
to us.
Pigeon podding it.
Max
There you
or
go.
Sam's?
All right.
Max.
Boo!
What was the question?
Sam's. It's a
let's
pizza thing.
to bring this back. Sam's
I
is
have
amazing.
no idea.
He's never been there.
Dude, I went no. Listen,
Sam's is the goat.
Charlie knows. I went to Wildwood the other night. I had no idea where I was. No idea.
He was crying, calling his wife, "Get me out of here!"
Yeah, I'm so soft,
I'm
Fink.
in
You're right.
Wildwood.
You gotta
The
be kidding me.
Northeast boys are running wild.
Yeah.
Yo, there are
honestly,
some-
like, yeah.
on the
No, I
beach.
told you.
It's
I went.
like all Northeast boys. Like it's Father Judge, Archbishop Ryan. Like that's who rules the
That's our
back
shore
of
town,
the
baby.
beach back there. Yeah,
Honestly, that sounds terrible to me.
it's kind of fun.
When I was there, wait,
They're
I went to
good
the place.
kids.
What was it, Charlie?
This fucking
Hold
guy.
up.
Is this guy kidding me? Ah!
The inlet. We went to the inlet. The inlet. Niche, have you been to the inlet?
I went there last night for dinner. It was like
There
an
you go.
intimate dinner between me and my wife and my two kids. I think we were the only 4 people in the fucking place.
Really?
I even
That was
walked
not the
by
scenario.
Keenan's and their outside bar. There was 2 bartenders and 2 people at the bar. I was like, oh, that's nice. One bartender for
Can
each
Meech see
customer.
the screen?
No. Meech.
Yeah.
Oaf mode says, fill up my Johnson's caramel corn bucket.
Listen, we already got one in the house. I'll get you another one, Oak Mode.
Wait, is
John,
Did you see
there?
the smile on
Shit, bro.
Meech's face? Look at that smile. I've never seen him smile so much. He was like, "Yeah, buddy,
He
we already
knows what
got
he's
that
talking
shit."
about.
He's gonna go in there
That's
and
like-
pound that thing.
Johnson's is one of the things you look forward to. Like, let's make a note. As soon as we get down there, we got to get the big giant. And they're like, do you want the lid
The
on
big
or
giant
off?
what? Johnson's?
Yo, Fink is just trying to create these adolescent moments.
He said, as soon as he walked, he said, "One of them things you gotta get is that Johnson."
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is
I'm
why
out of
Fink can't
control.
have his own show.
I can't have my own show. Meech is like, he called me. I was leading him down the walkway. He was almost there.
It's
All
like
right.
the golden hour down. Yo, check this out real quick. I'm gonna move over to the one side. We got this bar over here just opened this year. I never saw it before. It's called Sandy Boots. Do you see it?
Sandy what? Sandy Cooch?
It's called the Sandy Boots Saloon. And
Okay.
it hasn't. We've been here for 5 days already, and I think it's been open for like 3 hours one day.
Yikes! Not a winning formula.
And this is the first year it's open. I don't know how they're trying to be successful. If
This is supposed to be Fink and Friends, and this has turned into Meech at the Shore. You know,
dude, you could unclick
Meech
for
is
me, and
my
I'll go
friend.
inside and watch the Phillies.
Meech is my friend who showed up to the podcast. So it's Meech and my 3 friends.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick. Speaking of friends, a couple exciting announcements. We mentioned this last week, and this guy was going to come on tonight, but he forgot he had a show in New York somehow. Blake Wexler.
I'm actually mad about this.
I
So
am mad.
Blake, if you
Well,
see this clip, no, not well. Like,
But can I tell you what happened?
no,
real quick?
I don't care.
No, let me tell you what
It's
happened. So,
Finks
hold on.
and Friends,
Okay.
and Blake is my friend, and he didn't show up. He had a prior engagement. I'm a
Well-
big famous comedian. I'm
Nah.
a funny guy.
Blake hit me up and was like, we got the thing coming up. I want to come on. I'm like, yes, I meant to reach out to you. We're psyched about this. Come on Wednesday. He's like, you got it. He's like, oh, I got to be virtual because my wife's yada, yada, yada. I'm like, all right, cool. No problem. Come on virtual. And then he hits me. He's like, oh, I forgot I had a show in New York. I'm like, come on, Blake.
Big
What
time
we
in
doing
us.
here?
Big time in. Oh, he has a show in New York City.
I forgot about my
I'm
show.
a big famous comedian. I have 200,000 views on my comedian special.
You know what's funny to
I
me?
think that's the number he's at.
I don't
right
feel
now.
bad at all going hard on a comedian, because
Nah.
that's what they do.
Because he'll probably make fun of me eventually about
definitely.
this.
But Blake Wexler headlining show here at the Coop. I believe. Oh damn! Is it August 1st?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
All right, August 1st. Blake Wexler here at the
Gotta
Coop.
look it up.
That's going to be legit. And by the way, I don't know if anybody saw this. If you follow along, the Coop is the home of the City Pigeons, but it's also the home of the Next in Line comedy outfit who does shows here on Friday and Saturdays. They just won Best of Philly. And Betty Smithsonian was supposed to come on again tonight to talk a little bit about that, but she's too busy, blah, 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 blah. Same old stuff. Comedians are just too busy.
Does everyone hate me?
Apparently.
Is this like this? Am I just learning
They were
this?
going to come on, then they saw us Fink and Friends.
Yeah, they're like, we're not friends with Fink. We're out.
It's terrible. You're killing us.
Shout out Next in Line in Comedy. And I just want to say, by proxy, since we're in the same building as them,
we get it.
We're chalking it up.
Best podcast.
Best podcast. Best affiliate. That's a best affiliate award.
They didn't have a podcast category this year?
No, not this year.
Yeah,
I didn't say. But here's the thing. You have Meech, who has one best affiliate, Finks, and now the Coop. So we have 3 best affiliate awards just on this podcast. That's pretty impressive.
And we were 40 top
47 in the Inquirer thing.
46 and a half.
And I just got to say, Philly Mag, we have 3 Philly Mag winners here. We're best podcast next year. Yeah. We have to be.
Yeah. I think I got best politician's son one of the years when they had that. It was like
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Of that. But it doesn't matter, you guys. It's fine. We don't have to.
We need more Philly Mag awards. We need more people to.
We need more awards.
Give us fucking awards.
All right. Here's the thing.
Excuse my language.
I feel like a bait and switch here because we did tell the people that we were going to talk about the start of the Birds. I'm pretty excited, man. That when training camp kicks off, it's kind of like a bait and switch a little because I get all hyped up, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. Make it stop. I got to come right out and say we saw a lot of ring ceremony footage. I'm obviously very excited for them to get their rings, but can we agree? These rings are the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. I mean, it might as well be like they should have made them like your whole hand, knuckles.
I will not agree with you.
We saw our boy Connor Barwin, and he literally had like a hysterical moment when he was trying his ring on, saying, "I can't wear this because it was like the size of I don't even know. It's like 2 or 3 times the size of the old ring." And I'm just like, at what point, where does it stop? You know what I mean?
There's probably like 4 Eagles who could like literally wear it as a ring. It's probably like
Real Muto hit.
Milata, maybe Mekhi Becton, and could you imagine Jake Elliott trying to wear that ring? Listen, man.
I seen a photo of him wearing it.
Point in like the late 90s, early 2000s. They just got so gaudy, and now they're just trying to out gaudy each other. It's like you pop it open, and there's a living village in there with moving parts. Like, come on, man, just put a couple diamonds on it. Let these guys wear it to autograph signings and shit like that. This is like a museum piece. You can't do anything with it. It's like a fucking paperweight. It's so big. The fucking eagle wings come out. Yeah, it's cool and all.
I mean, it's
like a toy.
What the fuck is going on here? I mean, this in a nice way possible, guys. It's a Super Bowl ring. Let it be gaudy. Show it the hell off. Make it it should be you can't even wear it. Make it this fucking big.
It should be
the Super Bowl champs. Show it off. And you're coming over here like, oh, it's too big. The wings pop out. What? You got to show out.
It's not an aircraft. It's not a Transformer toy. It's a fucking ring. Like
the show, what does that ring show? That you are the champions of the world in football. Bro, make it as big as my head. Let's go. That's what we're going to make the next one that we win this year coming up.
Fink had a great idea.
So
why don't we just
Fink wants a Super Bowl crown. Just make a fucking crown that you wear on top of your head. And maybe
why don't we make it a diamond version of a ghillie hat? You know what I mean? And then everyone can just wear it around. I'm with Meech on this. These guys, I see a lot of these guys. We have an event every year with Connor and Chris, and they bring their rings. and you can try them on and wear them, and they can wear them to shit, you know, like, or when they go on TV, even then it's like, I wouldn't wear this every day. This ring is not wearable, dude. And like the wing, it's like a toy, and I don't know, man. But like, look, I'm obviously happy they got it, but I got to be real about it, you know?
Do you like, it's a ring that says you won a Super Bowl. You're not supposed to wear it every day. Like, you're not going to Giant.
I will.
Dude, nobody's
and pick
wearing
up
it
produce
every
where-
day. But when you have like an appearance, that's what people want to see, man. Like half of these guys. Listen, if you're one of the top guys, whatever. But if you're like a Rick Lovato or a fucking, one of these minor type of guys, and you go to a signing, you want to wear the ring to show it off. You can't even wear it, and you see all these like '90s and.
It's a
80s
Super
guys.
Bowl champion ring. It's supposed to show that we are the world fucking champs. Bigger the better. Show it off. I want diamonds. I want wings.
The
I
ring
want
that you can't wear
engravings.
is a
I want
ring,
the
you fucking
scores.
weirdo.
I want 40-6 because the freaking Chiefs didn't get across the fucking 50-yard line till the third quarter. Show it off, Meech!
And this is why Fink and Friends had to happen, because you're not getting that anywhere
Show it
else.
off.
Fink just went like independent circuit wrestler on us.
You're right. He's like, let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah.
But going from ring talking to training camp, which we
Yes.
really wanted, I have to say this because like today was like the official kickoff training camp. Everyone's talking about in my one group chat with my boy Div, we were just you're bullshitting in your group chat. We're talking repeat, and it's a lot of confidence out there, and I can't I feel confident. And who scares you out there? Does anything scare you out there other than like injuries, or because I'm feeling good? Like,
only one thing scares me next year, and like who gives a shit about it? It's Jalen's having like his fucking 6th offensive coordinator since he's been with the Eagles. I hate that shit, and I kind of liked what Kellen Moore was doing last year, especially towards the end. I hate losing him, but I think people were like, oh, we lost so many guys on defense. I think the defense is going to be way better, like way better. And then in the middle of the year, you're going to get like Jihad Campbell mixed in, even though he's practicing. He's not on the
he's practicing all right. That's crazy. Like,
but,
I'm like,
I mean, you remember Cooper last year? He didn't come in until what, like the fifth game.
Only because he was hurt though.
With Jihad, who gives a shit? Nakobe Dean, he's going to be coming back in.
Here's
like,
my
the 6th
prediction.
game.
To the extent we have bold predictions, here's mine. I actually think if Cooper DeJean was healthy, Vic would have put him out there from day one. I think Vic has been in the building for these past couple drafts, and these drafts have his fingerprints all over them. Yeah. I think he intends to start. Is it Makuba? I know I'm going to get this wrong. Yeah. I think he's going to start Makuba, right? Because I think he doesn't like Sidney Brown. And I think you saw Jihad Campbell out there already. I think Jihad Campbell is going to be right in the mix from day one. I think he believes, based on all the youth we've had over the past couple of years and how plug and play these guys have been, that they can do that again. And that's why I think they're super confident.
For
me personally,
I kind of agree with you, but also I think Makuba is going to be not the same as a Kelly Ringo, but they drafted Kelly Ringo when he was like 21, and he's going to be starting this year. What's he, 24 now? But this is the kind of shit they do. They draft when you're real young, and and they'll mold you into a killer. I mean,
look at the Eagles offensive line. Jason Kelsey left. We plugged a new center in that we drafted. We built him up. And we went out. It was like we didn't miss a beat. We went out and won a fucking Super Bowl.
Real quick, I got to jump in here because Meech is running into something that I've learned from being
you need more light,
extraordinary Shore production guy. When you do it in the golden hour, guess what?
Take me off screen.
Your clock runs out. Look at this.
No,
by the minute.
No, turn the light on.
By the minute.
No.
Listen, you gotta have lighting. You gotta have lighting, dude. Look at him. Nothing. He's got nothing. The guy's not prepared at all. Not prepared for Fink and
Friends. Back to the Eagles
talk,
which I want to talk about, because
now Fink, by contrast, has all the light he needs up here.
I have too much light. We were getting excited. Like we're just like talking. Like, look at just the culture change in the Eagles room. Like, you listen to all of these guys talk, and they're like, "That's last season. We're moving on." These guys are like, "Oh, we're preparing for this." Jordan Davis, he lost what, like 30, 40 pounds or something like that. He's looking like a beast. This team, we also
reset. Look, I know where you're coming from.
We draft these sickos, and like all they care about is winning. They care about being like champ. They actually care about like going out there. When Vic Fangio came here, Miami's players were talking shit when he was leaving and stuff like that. Everyone on this defense, they were on WIP all day today.
It's weird to me because I get the feeling when I hear these guys talk that what just happened to them just gave them all so much more confidence, and they were already all really good players. Like, we already had a ton of talent, but for a lot of these guys, that was the first time they ever got over the hump. Guys like AJ Brown, and now they're coming back and they're like still the cream of the crop, but they have that confidence of knowing they won it, and they beat the team that everybody was talking about, one of the greatest teams ever. I do see that. I think it validated everything Nick Sirianni did, all the stuff that people criticize him for, but like in the building, they always loved him because he has a way of dealing with the team that they seem to really love. So I think it really validated everybody. Like, Jalen Hurts, I think, is coming back like a killer. Like, he is ready to go. He needs no more from anyone. So I'm with you. I don't think there's anything that happened last season that means per se they can't be successful this year. But I will say, we know they played longer than everybody. We know they had a lot of demands in the offseason. We know that Saquon had more carries. We know that last year they had very few injuries. That's probably not going to happen again. And it's going to be a question of how do they handle the adversity as it comes along. I was actually going through the schedule because I was looking at what games would be ideal to have sweet-ass parties at the Coop, which we're going to do in partnership with Love City. We'll have an announcement on that at some point in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be amazing. You're going to want to be here for all the big games. But I just kept being like, that's a huge game. That's a huge game. And by the time I got to the end of the season, I was like, damn, I got like 6 or 7 huge games. And then 2 out of the last 3 games, Commanders on the road and Buffalo on the road. And I'm just sitting here being like, those games are either going to be pivotal or they're not going to matter. If you look at the schedule on its face, right? And I'm with you. The Eagles are in great position to kick some ass. Don't get it wrong. But the schedule is tough. There are a lot of good teams. And as you guys know, the football season is super long. A lot of things happen, twists and turns. So I'm feeling really confident, but I think there's a lot of reasons just to understand that it's not necessarily going to be as easy as we're kicking everybody's ass every damn game. Go ahead. Just tell me how you're predicting
8:58 p.m. on Wednesday, July 23rd.
I didn't say
2025.
Okay.
I am predicting the Eagles will repeat as Super Bowl champions this year.
What do you want? You want applause? Let's give them applause. Like,
honestly, we'll replay this at the end of the season when it comes true.
Don't you realize now the position that we're in, to say that is way less going on a limb than being like, the Eagles are going to struggle with a Super Bowl hangover and they're going to go, 12-5 and get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs.
But why does everything have to be like going out on a limb or doing it?
Well, you just made a freaking announcement.
It's a prediction. It's a prediction. It's a prediction.
Okay, but you stopped everything and did your whole thing.
It's not a hot take.
I think Meech. All right, let's bring Meech in. He's got some lighting. It's okay. It's not great, but we can see him. Meech, what are your thoughts on all this, please?
I mean, listen, they're going to be so good next year. It's really not gonna, it's really not going to matter. And it's like, number one, they have leeway. They could do whatever the fuck they want because they just won the Super Bowl. If they go 0-16 next year, whatever. But they I mean, obviously they won't stop. But they're going to be so friggin' good, and it's going to be the best winter ever. I mean, man, I love this team, and I trust them more than the Phillies, Sixers, and Flyers combined. They're so fun to watch. And
we also have 13 draft picks in the next draft. And guess what? We're not drafting 13 fucking players next year.
Joe, I think the average age of their starters on defense is like 24. It's crazy.
Yeah, what I'm saying is we're going to find where our weaknesses in the season. Yeah. We're throwing off some draft picks. We're going to shore that shit up. and we're just gonna run it back. Like this team, how did you ever ever in your life? Do you think you would ever feel that the Eagles would win a Super Bowl and you would come back the next season like they're gonna win it again?
No.
And like,
what about this is the new norm?
Yeah, even
Is this not the
2018,
new
I
norm?
didn't feel that way.
what?
Well, 2018 you couldn't because you had the Foles Wentz dynamic.
Right.
For sure. That was weird.
That's what I'm saying. We're sitting here, we're as Eagles fans, we're getting cocky, and like a lot of Eagles fans are getting. I wouldn't say it's like cocky, but like we're getting confident. We're feeling good about our team. We're in good hands, but like we've never felt like this in our entire lives as fans. Like do you not trust almost everything Howie does? It's in Howie we trust.
Everything.
Players come available, and you're like, we're getting him because we need him in our team.
You guys are like Marcus Hayes. Did you see the Marcus Hayes piece?
I don't
actually wrote.
No, I don't respect that guy.
A
Sorry.
tough piece on the Eagles and how they're going to be even better this year. You guys are aligned with Marcus. That's surprising.
No, I'm out. No, we're not repeating. The season's over.
All right.
Yeah.
So
in that case, I'm in agreement with Marcus Hayes, if that's what you want to hear.
But here's the thing: you never years prior, have you ever felt like coming into a season like the Eagles are going to do this again?
Yeah.
And like you're sitting here and like I feel like the Eagles are going to do it again. I feel like we're going to do it again and again and again. And I really do feel like that.
That just makes you sound like an absolute homer. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
if you want to sound like you can say you sound like a homer, but like
if you believe it.
No, but like
it's not
show
being
me something
a homer
that like
when you won the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl by like a combined 50 points. Like that's not being a homer. Like
the Commanders
that's realistic. It's what happened.
The Commanders are our biggest challenge in the NFC East this year. We beat them by 30 points in the NFC Championship game or 28, whatever. And they got older, and Jalen Daniels is going to.
And
I do realize
I do not debate what happened. That is factual. But sitting here and saying that we beat them by X last year means something is going to happen this year. I don't think the two are necessarily inherently connected. And
they're not connected,
but I'm saying that's what leads to our confidence in this year is the way we just whooped ass last year.
And they're supposed to be our biggest threat in the division. And we demolished them last season. I don't think the Commanders got that much better. Do I think our team got that much better? I mean,
I'm not big on the Commanders, but my point to you is this: there's been a lot of scenarios in the past where teams have come off a Super Bowl win, and fans have sat around being like, "Man, we kicked so much ass last year. We're golden this year." And then the reality of what transpired for the players in terms of the toll that took, in terms of having a first place schedule, makes it really hard to do it again. There's not a lot of teams that go back to back, right? It's tough to do. So I'm with you guys, though, in that I feel very confident and good about the team, but I'm unwilling to be like,
looks like I'm about to fade to black over here.
No, you look good. The jersey's held up well.
Thanks.
You got a nice tan.
All right. So, guys, good to be back 2 weeks in a row. Look at us. We're pounding the pavement out here. Did you know, by the way, we got Mark's birthday coming up. It is August. Hold up. It's midweek, one of these weeks. And he said that we're doing the Shore episode. Meech, are you around in August? What's your plan?
I haven't got my August work schedule yet, but I'll let you know. I should be.
I think it's August 13th, which is the Wednesday. That could be a roof deck situation. So everybody circle that in his calendars. We've entered in the period of time where we're just going to sit here and speculate about how the Eagles are going to be, and we're going to, dissect every little stupid thing that comes out of training camp. Like Jalen Hurts threw a ball into the ground today, and
I live for that.
I hate it. I get so.
Here's another thing.
One more topic before we're off.
All right, quickly.
Quick
we can't hear you, but yeah.
What do we think, Happy Gilmore?
Oh, when is it coming out?
Friday.
Charlie's here. He's noting that Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out on Friday.
Yeah, my kids.
I'm just telling you this. It's so hard in these situations, especially when they take this much time off for the sequel to deliver. So I'm managing my expectations. It's kind of like me and the Eagles, where like I'm hoping it's going to be awesome, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, how do you really do justice?
Yeah,
I think if anyone can do it, Sandler can.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool, but it sounds like there's so many cameos that they're just trying to like overpower you with that kind of shit. But whatever, it'll be fun because it's nostalgia, and that's all I care about anymore. Really, like,
You know that.
My thing is, Super Troopers is a great movie, and it took forever for a sequel to come out, and like it felt like they did so many jokes to try to get back to like
Yeah.
how good Super Troopers were.
They overplay the jokes that worked.
They were
the first
forcing
time.
and doing it, and I feel like
Car ramrod, meow.
when that bear fight happened in the
Yeah.
cat, I feel like we're gonna go down that road for Happy Gilmore, but I'm gonna watch it regardless because hey, that is pulling at my younger age, and I can act like it the kids again and be like, that's sus and bussin'. And
Listen, that movie was gas, yo.
That was mid.
It's probably on the scale. It's more likely to be mid than gas, according to me.
I think it'll be mid, not gas, but not buns.
Yeah.
So it's definitely mid.
It's not going to be
mid.
buns.
Yeah,
it's not going to be buns.
We're going to be the mid meter.
Yeah, we should create a meter from buns to mid to gas. I like this. Can you do that? Are you art?
I'll figure something out.
All right.
No
We'll figure it
AI
out.
though.
Okay. Last thing I'm going to plug, guys. We got the MTWB concert weekend down at FDR Park. There's still tickets available. Fink's going to come down and hang out. with you, don't you, Fink?
Sunday.
Here. Do you see me? I'm trying to.
Oh.
Continue. There we go.
I'll be there Sunday.
Fink will be there. Charlie's going to be there. The crew will be down there. It's going to be
yeah,
beautiful.
I'll be there Sunday. Send me a ticket.
Yo,
Let's
I told
go,
you.
dude.
Wait,
Div's coming too.
hold up, dude. I already told you that you can
Yeah, I
come.
know.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm not being a dick. Like literally,
Yeah.
I'm coming.
It's not. Listen, I can tell you this: the chance of being as good as the last Wu-Tang show ever, it may not. But we're going to be in FDR Park, and it's going to be a beautiful setting
I can't
for a
wait.
good cause.
Yo,
First concert at FDR Park in 21 years.
Is everybody's wives coming? Should I
Yeah.
bring Sue with me?
My wife's going Friday
this is the
because
best
she
part.
hates my guts.
Dev is going
so-
Friday. Fink's going Sunday.
Look at that. It's like
Yeah.
the War of
Yeah.
the Roses.
Yeah, she hates my fucking guts.
But it's going to be. Listen, it's going
Mitch
to
is
be.
rubbing his head like, oh, okay, let's get off this topic.
It's going to be
No, I don't
great.
care. I mean,
No, I was just kidding. She doesn't hate me that. She doesn't hate me that much.
All
Just
right.
a little bit.
it's like
Yeah,
This has
every
been
everyone-
nice. This has been nice. I think Fink and Friends was good. I think we can. We did some things good. We did some stuff we could do
I hope I
better.
have more friends next time.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Meech for coming through.
Mitch is a real one.
It was just going to be us.
He'll never
and-
leave his Northeast
Yeah.
boy hanging. I
You
respect
know,
that about him.
I didn't drink so much on the beach today because I was like, I gotta be able to handle myself for the City
Well, you-
Pigeons podcast.
Meech, you know what that means? Tomorrow, you're back at it. You can go
Uh,
hard on the beach.
Listen, I think tomorrow I might take a ride over to Ocean City, get some Benny's rolls on what's that, 11th and Asbury. They're my favorite. That's my favorite
Yo.
bread in the entire world.
I might be down there in the evening if you want to come to the block and reminisce. All right.
All
So
right.
hit me up.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I'm going to come down now, too.
You're going to come down for the Shore episode at Good Heart celebrating his birthday.
That's on a Wednesday.
Think.
That's
You never come.
Think, here's an open invitation for the next 2 nights. I got like 3 bedrooms open. My kids all stay at other houses, so I got
Or-
a giant place with a bunch of bedrooms and no one to stay here.
Or for anybody that's listening that, hasn't had a chance to get down the shore.
Seriously, if you can figure out the geolocation of this, like that, who's that dude?
You,
on
you kind of
TikTok? You
gave
ever
us
see that?
what street you were on, so
My-
we could probably find you. So I'd be careful.
My money's on Oath
Kevin
Mode.
Cooney's coming for you.
Oath Mode will show up.
It's, seriously, come on down.
That's
Leave the
my
door
dog.
unlocked,
He's
too.
gonna show up.
Listen, Fink, we talked about this earlier. Oh, we don't need to go that long. Here we are, having a gay
Hour
old
and 4
time.
minutes. We've
All right,
been
Meech, we're
fucking
gonna let you go,
gabbing
man.
over here.
Yeah,
We're gonna let
get
you
me
go.
out of
Jacking
here, man.
gabbers.
Enjoy the rest of your trip.
You know what I'm
Spilling
doing
the
tonight?
tea.
You know what the night plans are? I'm playing Clue with my twins and my wife.
Beautiful, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Candlestick in the library, Mr. Mustard. Guaranteed.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time for the
I think
City
you would
Pigeons episode 126.
That was
We
the
love
Sammy
you.
Sosa
Thank you.
thing.
Goodbye.